Here from Healing Humanity and the world famous Montello Theater. It's snowing out. Today we're playing Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Right there. Playing it today. The movie starts in about an hour and 15 minutes. And it's me and Alyssa. And Alyssa says she wants to be on camera, right, Alyssa? Are you going to be on camera? We're nice and toasty in here, but as you can see outside, we got a lot of snow and it's kind of cold out. And today's Sunday, so we're playing Ghostbusters. I've got to get the projector fired up. Alyssa, what do you have to do? Alyssa's getting the concession area ready, the lights and the popcorn and everything on. Jen was here earlier for a private party. So we figured we'd take you guys along with. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm on my phone, so it's a little hard, but I'll try to read them. Put a big QQQ and I'll try to read them. Alyssa, you want to be on this? For those of you that are new here, we're at the world famous Montello Theater. I'm going to show them this sign here, and then Alyssa's going to run away because she doesn't want to be on camera. There's Alyssa. This is the theater that we're in right now. The building, this picture's from 1880s. But the deed for the building goes back to 1859 before Lincoln was president. I don't know when the first building was here, but the deed goes to 1859. This was the building when it was an opera house. This picture was taken in 1914. Here, Alyssa, film me for a second.
I can't tell
I'm gonna flip this around. There we go. Can you see me okay?
Hi, you guys.
So someone might walk in right now. If we get customers and it gets quiet, that's because we have customers. This is the building in 1914. And I really like this. It's cool. Look, there's just a little easel with the poster. Did you ever look at these, Alyssa?
Yeah.
This little circular window, I found one of these in the basement. It's over 100 years old. It was under the floorboards. The cool thing with this, Alyssa, I'm teaching this to them and you so you can do history tours. We do history tours here in summer. These two doors from 1914, that's actually right here. Did you know that, Alyssa?
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the doors, and this was the other door. Those were the front doors, but then later they extended on. This is really hard to see, but this right here is the box office where they sold tickets, and that's this part right here. This little thing used to be a module that just stuck out into the sidewalk, and you could walk up from this way and buy tickets. You could even see the old window right here. You could walk up from this side. This used to be sidewalk on both sides. So just like you see in the movies, people would come up here and they'd have the ticket taker right here, and they'd come in. Well, then later in the 80s, they added on again, and they just built over it. So now you have two sets of doors, as you can see over here, which is good. In the freezing cold winter, we got snow again. So now you got the double sets of doors. But the cool thing is those doors and this hardware, I want to refinish all of this. This is the original hardware that goes back to at least the 1950s. I think it's even earlier than that. And these are the original doors. And they definitely need some work in weatherproofing. And then if we go in here, it's nice and warm in here. Can you still see me or is it too dark?
You can see you.
This is is that better? This is the theater, and what's cool in here is these chairs right here. When we first moved here and came here, this whole theater was full of these wooden chairs. Show them the chairs, Alyssa. Can they see the chairs? There were 200 of these wooden chairs, and I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago the previous owner upgraded and she got these chairs. These were from an old Marcus theater that was in Madison. We went from those 200 down to 150, but in the 1800s, there were 200 chairs in here. Or in the 1800s, there were 500 chairs in here. They had chairs along the wall, everywhere. They even filled in the aisles. They had 500 chairs, and there used to be a balcony up here. These chairs, Alyssa, you know where they came from?
Didn't you say Marcus Theater?
They came from a Marcus Theater in Madison, and it was actually a theater that I went to where I saw Forrest Gump when it came out. I probably sat in one of these chairs that we later now own in the theater, so that's kind of cool. They used to do basketball in here, and people always ask why, because if you show them over there, it's not very high. You see it's not very high right there? Not too tall. The ceiling's not too tall, but if you look over there by the screen, of course, it's much taller. Well, the reason for that is if you come over here, the whole building used to be this height. And then right here, you can see on the ground this transition. they built a ramp up in the 1920s. And so that you could put the seats in and you could see over each other's heads, because in the 1920s they started showing silent movies here in the theater. Before that, it was a playhouse. And they would actually just bring in chairs and they would have them up. But this floor right here goes back to the 1800s. They used to play basketball out here. They used to roller skate in here. At one time, right where I'm standing, right here, a governor of Wisconsin was in here speaking. They had political rallies in here, wrestling matches in here. Tons of school graduations happened in here. This is kind of a cool thing over here. If you look, see this little light bulb, Alyssa? Listen to this. This is metal. It's painted black, but this used to be silver. And before electricity was invented, this was the stage. This is the stage that goes back to the 1800s. Before the screen was put up, this was the stage they would play on. And to light the stage, they would have gas lanterns right here, and they reflected off of this metal before they painted it black. And that is what illuminated the audience, or the actors, for the audience to see, because there was no electricity back then. That ceiling fan up there, those used to be gas lights. And that little jut out right there, that used to be where the fireplace was. So this building was here before the radio was invented, before electricity, and this was the community. The whole community came here for entertainment. Before this building existed, the only entertainment you had was going to church or going to the local saloon. What time is it, Alyssa? We got to get up there and turn the
2:49.
2:49? All right, we're going to take you up to the projector room now. You want me to take it back over? We have people on here? Beep. All right, I'm back to recording myself now. I'm gonna take you guys up to the projector room now, so I can turn the movie on. So much history in the building, love it. Yeah, so much history. What model projector is it? Well, here, I'll show you right now, because I'm going up there. So I'm going to switch this over, boom. There's the projector. Our projector is an NEC. Here you go, you can see it right there. NC 900. So much history in the building. I would love to see a movie in your theater. Lucky you have a chance to own it. Absolutely. Howdy, Carrie and Emma. Actually, that was Alyssa. Emma's at home right now. I live in England and love watching your videos. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate those comments. So, we have this for the movie. And today we're playing Ghostbusters. And let me see here. I gotta start it in 4 minutes. So I have to hit start on that in 4 minutes, and that way it'll start exactly at 4 o'clock. What else was I going to show you guys up here? I think I showed you guys this last time. This is the editing table. This is where all the edits happen. Back in the day when we had film, they would splice all of the film together. Trailers, these big old box of trailers down here. I don't know. It's always fun to kind of go through these and see what we have. This was the Golden Compass trailer. This is the movie The Pursuit of Happiness. Remember that movie starring Will Smith? The Hobbit. Adam. The Hobbit. There you go. Those are all the old trailers. So I have to start this in 3 minutes. This thing is kind of cool. It's just like a big playlist. And what I was just doing in there a second ago was, here's the movie. We're playing the trailer Dune 2 and then Godzilla vs. Kong. Then Ghostbusters starts. And see this one right here, End Show 154. Well, Ghostbusters is an hour and 54 minutes long. This end show will turn the projector off at the end of the movie. So we'll be down there cleaning, and then we come up here and it's turned off already. We just turn the lights off and stuff like that, and then we're done for the night. This is the audio system. I added this in. This is so you can have microphones up here. I did that because we had my aunt's wedding here. And we had the Montello Theater Carnivore meetup here as well. All right, I got 2 minutes and I got to hit start on this. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a question. Susan Hampton said, I bet that ladder climb, the ladder climb is easy compared to a year ago. That is very true, especially with my foot. The Hobbit film trailer, way cooler. Sorry, I'm looking down here. I'm reading through these comments. Are you guys showing Cabrini or have you seen it? Highly recommended. Yes and yes. Jen and I went and saw it. I loved it. My goodness, they did a great job on that movie. Shout out Angel Studios. The cinematography in that movie was great. I love movies that are based on a true story and that you get some history from, but are also entertaining and fun to watch. I believe we're playing that in 2 weeks. That's the tricky part with a single screen theater. Everyone wants to see the latest movie. We only got one screen, and when we play a movie like this, Ghostbusters, they will not allow us to play this movie unless we agree to play it for 2 weeks for a new movie that comes out. And movies like Cabrini, too, we would have to play it for 2 weeks. Unless you wait a couple weeks, then they allow you to play it for just one weekend. So oftentimes, if there's a big movie coming out like Ghostbusters, we got that for 2 weeks, and that pushes everything else back. This right behind me is our platter system. I think I showed this to you guys last time. This is a big innovation in projectors. We used to have 2 projectors up here until they had the platter system. Then they could put a huge reel of film on there, reel it all the way out, and this is our old film projector right here. The film would come through here, and it'd go through the film projector, and then it would circle all the way back and then go back and rewind itself on that thing. So, all right, enough talking. I'm going to hit play on this to get the movie started for the night. Load show to play. And we're going to hit play. It's thinking about it. Take a little peek out there. Show you guys what I see. There we go. So that is that's our pre-show trivia that you see on the screen there. That trivia plays. Let me just make sure that's correct. Yeah, that trivia will play throughout the beginning of the movie. So for the next hour, we got an hour to kill. Believe it or not, we get people that come in an hour early. We'll have pre-show trivia on the screen, local business ads, and then some other movie trivia we have. Let's see if I can go down this ladder while holding a camera. So here we go. What was the first movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Iron Man, The Avengers, Batman, or Spider-Man? If you answered Iron Man, you are correct. This is really cool. Jen and I put all this history together when we took over the theater. Can't remember if I showed you guys this last time. That was the neighbor. That was Frank Dodge. He's the one that started this place. It was called Dodge's Opera House way back in the day. And he lives right next door. And I've been in that house. The neighbor that owns that house now is really nice. Here's a little bit of a bigger picture that we showed you earlier. There's the little box office sticking out. This was in the 1950s when we had a neon sign. Here's more what it looks like today, although we've painted the door. We got a new, this whole roof I replaced with my Amish buddy last year as a carnivore. I redid all of these lights. Jen painted the front and the door. Here's a picture dated back to 1888. Come on, there we go. Here's the deed that goes back to 1859. Here's a bunch of the history we've collected. These are some old movie ads from the 1950s. Let's see, what do we have here? May 1955, The Law vs. Billy the Kid, Dragnet, Trouble Glen, The Last Time I Saw Paris, starring Elizabeth Taylor. We played Black Horse Canyon. You guys seen any of these movies? It's funny, Freitag's Food Market. So 1955, that's still the only little grocery store we have here in Montello is Freitag's. Here's another one. Meet Me in Las Vegas, Color and Cinescope. Here's what we had going on around Halloween time. Glenn Ford, Edmund O'Brien, and Rhonda Fleming, The Redhead and the Cowboy. Kirk Douglas, New Kind of Thrill, Ace in the Hole with Jan Sterling. Kind of cool. Someone provided all of those old ads for me back in the 50s. So we've been trying to preserve those. I guess one of the oldest ads that we have here is this one up here. That's when it was an opera house. We played Ben-Hur, Perils of the Sea, favorite, 25 cents. Prices were 50 cents. Prices were 50 cents and 25 cents. Let me adjust this thing here. Come on now. There we go. I'm going to just, before people start getting here, take a peek at the bathrooms. Make sure those are nice and neat. I don't know what this thing is doing. Stay. Here, I'll show you guys the bathroom quick if you want to see. We got kind of nice bathrooms down here. This is the men's bathroom. A little zebra thing on the wall. And then, I don't know why this is sticking out here. Let me fix this quick. The women's bathroom. Jen added all of these, which is kind of cool. Marilyn Monroe. This is the old arc projector. So much history, yeah. Let me see if you guys have any questions before it gets busy. Oh, we got someone spamming. That's lovely. I will hide this user. Sorry about that. We just watched Ben-Hur again. Hey, that's Daryl. Nola Carnivore. How's it going? If you guys have any questions, let me know. New Zealand, Lord of the Rings. So we'll probably get some customers in here and I'll have to put this down. But in the meantime, it's usually a little slow right now until we get some customers. The movie doesn't start for another hour, so if you have any movie theater questions or carnivore questions, let me know. No customers yet. I'm gonna sit up here in the front. I'll sit out here in the middle. You edited this trivia. Yes, I put the trivia together. If you could decorate a movie theater, which movie theme would you choose? Well, when we took over the theater, we did Back to the Future. And that was really fun. We did a Chapman Under the Sea from the Back to the Future 1. And we actually had the DeLorean outside. That was pretty cool. Man, we're getting all sorts of great comments. Hello from New Orleans. Angel Studios are the best. Name 10 horror movies in 10 seconds. Go. Oh, man. Friday the 13th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there that many? Halloween. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It. Pet Cemetery. Cujo. Hereditary. That wasn't 10 seconds. Watching from Union City, Pennsylvania, near Amish country. Oh, that's awesome. What's your guys' favorite horror movie? Leave a comment down below. I think we got a customer. Got a customer. What is the highest grossing movie of all time? Avatar. Who was originally cast to voice Shrek? Chris Farley, Bill Murray, David Spade, Chris Rock. Oh, I missed the answer. Did you guys see the answer? Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments at the same time here. Go back down here real quick. Now I'm in the basement of the world famous Montello Theater. Here we go. There's the Kung Fu Panda. Julia Roberts and George Clooney. Let's see. I'm going to read some of these if you guys have any questions for us. This is interesting. Susan Hampton, what movie are you showing? We're showing Ghostbusters, Frozen in Time, I think it's called. Hereditary, The Exorcism, Emily Rose, Children of the Corn. Hello from North Idaho. I hope you do a meetup closer to me. Ooh, Idaho. That's going to be a tricky one. Hopefully at some point we're out in that area. What is your favorite black and white movie? Ooh. Probably Wonderful Life. Don't really like them, but if A Quiet Place counts as horror, I tolerated that one. Yeah, that was a good one. And you know, they have the new one coming out that's like the predecessor to A Quiet Place. Where did you learn about running a theater, before or after you bought it? After. I never worked at a theater. I helped out the previous owner a little bit with some stuff here once or twice. She really helped transition me over and teach me some things. And then I became good friends with a man that runs the theater in Watertown, Wisconsin called the Town Theater. His name is Matt. He's been on the channel before. He's awesome. He gave me a whole bunch of advice and tips, and a lot of it was just kind of learning as you go. Young Frankenstein, there you go. What good movies have you guys seen this week? Let me know in the comments below. I mentioned yesterday the girls and I watched Dark Waters with Mark Ruffalo, and we're gonna watch Aaron Brockovich probably tonight or tomorrow. Casablanca, yeah, that's a good one. So have you guys seen any good movies lately that you'd recommend? Cabrini was the latest one I saw in the theater that I really enjoyed. We're getting Cabrini here. We have Ghostbusters. Question, Ricky Lee Carey, do you think coffee is the reason I'm still needing magnesium salt for foot cramping? I don't know on that one. That's tricky. A problem with coffee is it's like a diuretic for people. It can cause diarrhea. I don't have any coffee. If it were me and I were you, Ricky Lee, I would try to stop the coffee. I know it's easy for me to say, but I will tell you what, there is something about being completely addiction-free, being completely the captain of your ship, not having any addiction to sugar, no addiction to alcohol, no addiction to processed junk or Diet Mountain Dew or caffeine. I have nothing controlling me anymore. I'm in total control. It's very liberating. So besides that, I would try getting rid of the coffee. If you get rid of the coffee, it's hard for a couple days, maybe a week, and then you will never look back. The Holdovers. Jen and I saw that movie too. That was a good one. Didn't that win some Oscars? Chosen Season 4 and The Shift. There you go. More Angel Studios. Leave the World Behind. Ricky Lee, I was never addicted to coffee, but I am now. Yeah. My friend Maggie that we filmed, she had just started drinking coffee again. She hadn't had it for forever, I think. Hello from Norway. How's it going, Norway? Nefarious. What are your thoughts on elderberry tea? I don't have any. I don't drink any tea. I mean, I'm not judging anyone, but I'm strict carnivore. And I've only had beef, butter, bacon, eggs, and water. And I thrive on water. And I don't want to mix anything else in there. I've heard good stuff about elderberry in the past. I think my sister's used that before. Coffee has a lot of glyphosate in it. I didn't know that. It's in everything. I guess it makes sense. Spaceman with Adam Sandler was okay, a little bit of a bummer. I didn't see that one. I heard it was a little bit of a bummer. I saw the trailer, and it looked like it had potential, too. Roadhouse remake. The girls watched that. I didn't see it yet. That was with Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. The Beekeeper was okay. We watched The Beekeeper. We played The Beekeeper here. That was a pretty good action movie. A little out there, but... I saw, number one, the Dark in the Darkness documentary about Noah and the Flood. Interesting, but not what I was expecting from the trailer. New Ghostbusters fell asleep. Arthur the King, very good. That was the one. I just saw Arthur the King. That's what Jen and I went to see on Monday. That was very good. I love it when there's a true story and you got a dog in it. How can you go wrong? That was a great, great movie. Do you Texas Roadhouse? Yes, I go to Texas Roadhouse from time to time, although I've heard some bad things. I've heard some things from people like they use beef tallow. They don't use seed oils. I have heard that. I don't know if it's true or not. But then I heard that they inject the meat with MSG or other stuff. I don't know if that's true or not either. Do you eat salmon from time to time? My daughter Lily will make it, but mostly just beef for me. Beef, butter, bacon, eggs. Roadhouse was really good. Carrie, you look like George Clooney. I love horror movies. The Ring, Sinister, Lights Out. I don't know if I quite look like George Clooney, but look, here we go. How close do I look like? That's a nice compliment. Thank you. They look great too, don't they? It's so crazy. We were just talking about Julia Roberts yesterday because we were talking about that movie Dark Waters, which is about the forever chemicals. And someone suggested that the girls, Katie, she was really digging into some of this research with this craziness going on with her food. They said, Katie, you should watch Erin Brockovich. And she hasn't seen it yet. I said, oh, it's with Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts, that was... Remember Julia Roberts and Erin Brockovich? Everyone's seen it, right? Look at her today. That movie was 23 years ago. It came out in 2000. Can you imagine? 23 years ago. Man, life goes by so quick. I watched Poor Things with Emma Stone. I was kind of surprised, to say the least. Yeah, Nancy, tell me, please. I've heard some crazy things about that. I was scared to watch it. Some people said it was incredible. Some people said it was nuts. Dark Waters was really good. Yep. Brother, Where Art Thou? Great movie, free on YouTube now. Yeah, starring George Clooney. That is directed by the Coen brothers. I love the Coen brothers. The music in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Is great. That's worth a rewatch. I haven't seen that one in a while. Lancelot, you have to fight against a movie villain. Which one do you choose and why? Oh, man. Wow, that's a good one. Wow. It's a good movie villain. The only thing that keeps coming to my brain is the Joker. And why? I don't know. Because there's multiple Batman movies, so maybe I'll succeed. My favorite movie was The Crow. It talked volumes to me. That was with Jason Lee, I think. Stink-ass cat, I knew the lady that was defended by Aaron Brockovich firm in that movie. Someone said about Aaron Brockovich that she's still practicing. They tried doing a TV show about Aaron Brockovich, but it got canceled. One Life, Hi from Miami, The Joker. We're healing humanity. I am. Every single day I'm wearing healing humanity. I should be wearing a Montello Theater shirt. Aloha, do you have heavy whipping cream or bone marrow? I don't do any whipping cream at all. I have had bone marrow butter, which was great. I think bone marrow is great for you. Brandon Lee, that's right, Brandon Lee. All right, I should probably head upstairs soon and see if Jen and Alyssa need some help. The Boys in the Boat. I haven't seen The Boys in the Boat. We had that here and I wasn't able to watch it. I was too busy working on healing humanity and doing live streams. How old are you? How dare you? I'm 73 years old. This is what the Carnivore Diet will do for you. No, I'm 43. Beep. All right, it's a little dark right now. Just hold on a second. It's okay, don't be scared. Let's go upstairs and get some work done. Close that up. Healing Humanity hat. Yeah, I do need some hats. I have my favorite hat on right now from Matthews Archery. Love Matthews Archery. Great company. Oh, we got some customers now. We'll have to see. Hello. Good.
Oh, yeah, I'll have one cherry Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi? We get two.
Hello.
Oh, that was you taking pictures and I parked right where you were taking pictures?
Oh, over there? Yeah, it's getting a little thing of the marquee. It kind of looks nice with the snow coming down. I'm sick and tired of the snow by now, but...
$4 for that, please.
Jim, what did you say? It was $4 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the Reese's Pieces you didn't
No,
take off.
you already paid for that.
Oh, I paid for that?
This is
Yep,
already
you
paid.
did. Yep, just the
We
sodas.
got the tickets
Oh,
and then
so
we
what
got
was
the
it
other
for?
stuff and then we got
Yeah.
the sodas.
Well, that's all yours and you get $1 back.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah, you paid that separately.
okay.
We're disorganized.
This weather will do it.
That's when you get old.
So you do plowing. It was just kind of a slow winter.
Very, very slow.
Just say it's one of the more mild ones I remember. I can't complain too much, I guess.
I've been plowing in Tacoma for 27 years. This is one of the worst winters I've ever had.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens when you're in business for yourself?
Yeah.
You're finding out, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we did the ice cleanup last week and then we plowed on Friday.
Right? You could mow some lawns and then plow the next week here in Wisconsin. It's like every other week.
I think that happened last year too.
Yeah.
We started doing cleanups last year on the 15th. We had 6 or 8 inches of snow last year. So I know we plowed for 2 days. It just kept on coming. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Well, enjoy the movie. Thank you.
Yeah, glad you guys are here again.
Oh, thank you.
They were closed for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, about 2 years.
Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hold on a second.
You're just waking up and you hear Jigsaw's voice from a modder. Which strap do you pray not to be strapped on?
I don't know what that is.
I don't remember. I just remember in one of those Saw movies where they had like a hole and it was filled with needles, syringes, and someone fell
Oh,
into it.
that's what you're talking
Ooh.
about?
Lancelot has some great questions. What is this about? So we run a small town movie theater, Montello Theater, and this is the rush before the movie. The movie starts in 45 minutes. So if we're not talking from time to time, it's because customers are coming in. Carrie, you don't look a day over 41.
Aren't you 40?
I'm 43. Thank you. 43, you look more younger. Appreciate it. We need Healing Humanity hats. Yeah, we do. Oh, wow. Watching you and Emma's steak video now. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for answering the question. Did you not eat heavy whipping cream because it's too over to consume like cheese? Probably. I've heard a lot of things about dairy and cheese stalling people, so I didn't do it for that reason. I just never, I never wanted to. I'm just always eating steak. I don't know what I would do cream with. Cream goes good with chicken. I guess if I had a chicken dish, I could add some cream to it, but never had the need to. I love your family is running a theater. It was such fun growing up, going to my family's theater. They're still running. Do you sell carnivore snacks? Well, let me answer that question right now. Yes, we do. Pork rinds. Ingredients in these. Pork rinds, salt. We sell these. We sell these. Grass-fed, grass-finished beef stick. All stick without the ick. 0 sugar. We actually got to order some more. What are some good family movies that the boys will like? Arthur and the King is a good family movie that just came out. Another one that I really liked, I don't know if it's necessarily a family movie, but this one right here. It's called Ordinary Angels with Hilary Swank. It's a really good movie, true story. Chomps are one of my favorites. Hello from Connecticut. Someone offers to buy your movie theater. In exchange, she offers you your dream movie role. Do you accept? No. Not gonna happen. Growing up with Chucky movies in the 90s. Yeah, I remember watching all those. Child's Play. I don't know. I remember watching those when I was a little kid, too. Yes.
Ruby Frankie, she went to 6 years for prison, but the dad went for 0. The dad didn't have to go to prison.
Yeah, I heard that.
Stupid.
What?
How do you know if you're putting it the right way?
I'm professional. Alyssa, you want to be on camera?
No.
Loved Arthur and the King.
Yeah, that was good. I think.
Do you ever go to the theater, Carrie? And I don't mean to the movie theater. No, just movie theaters. Never really been to a theater, like a play. Just Jess, I'm 1 week carnivore. Congratulations, that's awesome. Susan Hampton, I'd buy the pork rinds. We had cheese sticks in here for a while too. Pork rinds, beef sticks, and cheese sticks. I've watched Emma's first mean comment video over and over, and I can't stop laughing. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, we're getting some of those weird comments in here too. I feel sorry for those people, but I appreciate it. Just helps with the YouTube algorithm. Gone Mad is making brown butter bites. Drive-in movies. We still have a drive-in here in Wisconsin. It's in Wisconsin Dells. It's still running, thankfully. I don't know. I think that might be the only one in the state. Would you rather never being able to step outside the movie theater or never being able to watch a movie again? The first one. These are some tough questions. Killers of the Flower Moon was pretty good. Yeah, we played that here too. Anything with Martin Scorsese is pretty darn good. I was wondering if it snowed there this weekend. Yeah, it's snowing right now. Nancy Chandler, I was on the road last week and bought some hard-boiled eggs in a convenience store. They didn't taste like anything much. Thought of you. Yeah, time to time I'll get those from the gas station. They're not that great. There's a drive-in in Chautauqua, Wisconsin. Oh, that's cool. Is that up north? Do you eat shellfish or fish roe? Also, light string cheese is the only cheese I eat because regular cheese makes me stall like you. I've never had... Well, I had lobster. No fish roe. I'll have shrimp from time to time. Seeing your popcorn machine brings back so many memories back to me. Yeah. There it is. Not too familiar with being a carnivore, but can you eat popcorn? No. Carnivores only eat beef, butter, bacon, eggs, meat, animal products. Popcorn is full of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates turn into sugar in the body. I have an idea for an indoor-outdoor movie theater, but I'll have to win the lottery first. Yeah. What are your pronouns? My pronoun is carnivore. I've been eating half a can of sardines every day for weeks now, and I can really tell the difference it's making. Nice. See how far my internet reaches. You guys see the snow behind me here? Before we get the 4 o'clock rush, I'm gonna take a little walk across the street. There you can see the theater behind us. Can you guys see the snow? I don't know how good the resolution is on this thing. It's really snowing out. This is my neighbor. This is what we got across the street from the theater. It's pretty awesome. Thankful, grateful, blessed. Isn't that something? This was the old granite quarry. Here, I'll show you the sign. The quarry was once Montello's leading industry with approximately 200 employees. It was recognized for its paving blocks covering streets in several cities, its crushed granite for various usages, and most of all for its beautiful and hard monuments. And they used this granite for Grant's tomb. 150 feet deep. Isn't that something? Man, snow's coming down now. All right, well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I gotta get back in there. Look. That's the theater. Montello, Wisconsin. So I'm gonna head in there and help the girls. We got some cars pulling up. Looks like it's gonna be a busy Ghostbusters Sunday. So I'm gonna go help Jen and the girls. I think we'll wrap this up now. Oh, Alyssa's calling me. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Beep. Beep.